Welcome back to Car Crazy. Today, we're driving into the future, but with a nostalgic twist. Imagine a car that defines simplicity, character, and practicality for decades. A broken bar reborn with 21st century tech. That's exactly what Citroën has done with the 2026 2CV, an electrifying revival of a true automotive icon. The original 2CV, launched in 1948, was a car built for the people. It was quirky, affordable, and utterly charming, a minimalist masterpiece that became a French national symbol. It wasn't fast, it wasn't flashy, but it had soul. Fast forward nearly 80 years, and Citroën is betting that soul still matters. With the 2026 version, they've tried to bottle up that same spirit and add a modern F-twist. And the result? Something that's as unexpected as it is refreshing. Let's start with the design. Citroën hasn't tried to reinvent the wheel here. Instead, they've leaned heavily into retro styling, a curved roofline, flared fenders, and round LED headlights that echo the bug-eyed innocence of the original. But it's not just a copy-paste job. The body is cleaner, tighter, and more aerodynamic. There's subtle sculpting along the sides, a blacked-out grille panel with the double chevron badge illuminated in soft white, and flush door handles. It's a car that doesn't scream, it smiles. The wheels are a nod to the 2CV's agricultural roots, with thin, tall rubber designed for comfort over performance. But don't let that fool you, as Citroën has engineered this F for urban agility. The wheelbase is surprisingly long, allowing for excellent interior space, while the turning radius is tight, making it a breeze to maneuver through tight city streets. Underneath the charming exterior is Citroën's compact F platform, the same modular base that underpins the ME Pro and the newer C3. The 2CV comes in two powertrain options, a standard 38 kWh battery paired with a 90 horsepower front-mounted motor, and a slightly more robust 52 kWh version delivering 120 horsepower. Range: you're looking at 220 to 300 kilometers depending on the configuration, more than enough for city commuters and weekend cruisers. But this car isn't about blazing performance figures. It's about feeling. And the 2CV delivers that in spades. Thanks to its soft, long travel suspension, another nod to the original, the ride is buttery smooth. Speed bumps and potholes are barely noticeable. It's not trying to be sporty, and that's exactly what makes it feel honest. The steering is light and communicative, perfect for weaving through traffic or parking in tight spaces. Inside, Citroën has kept things simple but clever. There's a minimalist dashboard with a floating touchscreen display in the center and a slim digital gauge cluster ahead of the driver. Materials are soft, sustainable, and cheerful. Think recycled fabrics, rubberized textures, and bright accent colors. The seats are hammock style, suspended between metal frames, just like the original, only this time they're heated, ventilated, and surprisingly ergonomic. And then there are the details. The pull strap door handles, the fold-back canvas roof that lets in fresh air and sunshine, the modular cargo space that expands with just a tug, the little storage bins everywhere. Citroën hasn't forgotten what made the 2CV lovable. They've just updated it for the TikTok generation. In terms of tech, the 2CV keeps it light but functional. There's wireless CarPlay and Android Auto, voice control via Citroën's AMI Assist system, and over-the-air updates. No bloated software, no unnecessary bloatware, just intuitive features that make your drive smoother. Safety hasn't been neglected either. The 2026 2CV comes with adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, emergency braking, and blind spot monitoring, all standard. Higher trims add 360-degree cameras, self-parking, and even a basic level 2 driver assist system for highway cruising. So who is this car really for? Not the performance junkies, not the luxury chasers. This is a car for drivers who want personality in a world of boring sameness. It's for the urban commuter who values charm over horsepower. It's for the eco-conscious driver who doesn't want to drive a beige box on wheels. It's for the dreamers, the artists, The Rebels A just like the original 2CV was. Now let's talk numbers. Pricing starts at around a negation 22,000 in Europe for the base model, incredibly competitive in the F world. And for that, you're getting something that isn't just a transportation tool, you're getting a statement. Citroën says the goal was to democratize electric mobility without losing identity. Mission accomplished. There's also talk of a cargo version, a 2CV a gonnet, echoing the old commercial vans, perfect for urban deliveries or small business owners. And rumors swirl about a camper variant with removable panels and a slide-out kitchenette. Citroën seems to be fully embracing the 2CV's playful versatility. And let's not forget customization. Citroën knows their audience. There's a whole palette of pastel and vintage-inspired paint options, swappable interior themes, and even a digital configurator that lets you retrofit your 2CV with classic trim, wheels, and accessories. It's basically a build-your-own throwback F. Driving the 2026 2CV is an experience that's hard to quantify. It's not about 0-100 times or now on quarter-burgering laps. It's about how it makes you feel. You smile more. You wave at people. You cruise instead of rush. It's a reminder that driving used to be fun, even at 40 km/h. Sure, there are compromises. The rear seats are a bit tight for tall adults. The cargo space isn't massive, and it's not going to win any drag races. But that's the point. It's unapologetically unpretentious. It knows what it is, and what it is. A broken bar is cool. In a market flooded with soulless crossovers and over-engineered tech wagons, the 2026 Citroën 2CV dares to be different. It embraces the past without being stuck in it. It brings back analog joy in a digital world. And for that, it deserves a round of applause. Citroën could have easily turned this into a gimmick, a one-off concept to generate buzz. But they didn't. They committed. They produced it. And they priced it for the masses. That takes guts. And we're glad they did. So what do you think? Is the 2CV's rebirth a stroke of genius, or a nostalgic gamble? Would you drive one? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're loving this blend of history and innovation, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more deep dives into the world's most fascinating cars, old and new. Until next time, stay curious, stay passionate, and keep driving different. This has been Car Crazy. We'll see you on the next ride.